Hello everyone, and this is the Damn Man Gamer here, and this is going to be my first playthrough of Monster Sanctuary. Well, not really my first playthrough since I've actually done it on my own time, but Monster Sanctuary, it's an interesting game. It's a Metroidvania style game, so you gotta platform your way through the game, but does turn-based combat through it as well. So we're just going to make an empty slot here. Let's go with the male character. And we're gonna name ourselves, why not name it after ourselves? So, this game isn't really well known between many people, but it was actually an in-development game. Okay, so cutscene. Monster Sanctuary is a land far from any other human civilization. While wild monsters are dangerous to humans, monsters raised by them grow loyal to their owners. Okay, so yeah, just train your monsters. Get their eggs and you can train those monsters. It's pretty cool. Most of the people in Monster Sanctuary live in the Keeper Stronghold, a place of sanctum and safety and spears. Many of them learn to raise and train monsters, like those ones here, like the blob and the mushroom. They call themselves Monster Keepers. What else would they call themselves? Alright, now we get to choose, basically, our starter thing. So it's the familiar to our bloodline. So, there are 4 options here. In the earlier versions of this game, it was only the Spectral Wolf, which was fine in my opinion. And then they added these 3. So the Spectral line, it's fire and earth. They all have these elements. Spectral Toad is earth and water. It's more defensive than the rest, but it's basically your tank type. I haven't actually tried the Eagle yet, though I think it's more attack oriented. And I think this one's just more all around. This one though, I'm not sure. So we're gonna go with the one that I haven't used before and go with the Spectral Eagle. Alright. So as you can see here, there are more of us. Among the most prestigious Monster Keepers, there are 4 prominent old bloodlines tied to the Monster Sanctuary's history, and you are part of that. Each of these bloodlines is aided by a spectral familiar, these cool-looking creatures here, special from the rest. Those familiars are ageless protectors of the family, passed on from one keeper to the next, and we were just so lucky. Danman is starting out to become a Monster Keeper like his ancestors before him, with a studious little boy. As with all starting Monster Keepers, this journey begins on the Keeper's Trail. Alright, and that's where we're going to be getting this game. His bloodline's familiar bears the form of a Spectral Eagle. And you get to name these guys. So, I think I'm just going to go... I'm actually not sure what to name this guy. So I think... just gonna name him Eagle, so like actually not sure. I'm gonna call him, so we're gonna make that lowercase. We're gonna name him Ed with 2 D's, because Ed. Monsters are wild things. The only reason I'm helping you is a bond to share with your family. Otherwise, I would never be here with you. Most monsters are less inclined than me to help you. So what you want to do is you just want to grab their eggs. That's why you must train your other monsters. They will grow alongside you just as I will, and they will fight for you. Best way to gain monsters' loyalty is to hatch from its egg. Yes. Steal their babies. Of course, you'll have to fight to get this one's eggs. Look at that blob over there. Yeah, he looks so cute. Let's go get him. Initiate fight. Okay. Oh man, space. Ugh. I can make that jump just barely. Let's get him. Alright, Blob is weak to wind. Good thing we have wind. Alright, let's do it. Alright, so the way this works is that you have these sorts of abilities here, but then you can just regularly attack, which does a set amount of damage there, which is why you see the percentage. You can use items and just check out the enemy here, like their health, how much mana they have, capped right there, and their weaknesses and resistances. So it's a pretty interesting game, though. I like it a lot. Let's go with the Feather Storm. That's a really cool animation. Alright, and then he's going to use the Arcane Bolt. So also these moves have a certain element to them, which basically makes it to where they're more powerful or not. So let's use Lightning Bolt to finish them off. Alright, we win our first battle. Not too hard. And then it gives you a total there of basically how hard the enemy was, and like how long your turn took, the healthiness of your monsters, any buffs or debuffs you had on there. Basically, it's all sum up to your performance and how well you do, and that increases your chance of getting rare loot like eggs. So we got ourselves an egg because it's a tutorial. And then you see the wild egg. And then you need to hatch it. Okay, let's love it. And then you got a little menu here, and this is sort of new, but we'll get into that later. But you got your inventory, your equipment. You can put on monsters as skills. To change your monster, they have these sort of skill trees here that you can edit and change. Like, gives you like more buffs, debuffs, I guess improvements to your skills here. So it's interesting. But let's hatch this blob egg, and we got a blob. So cute. I'm gonna name you. Start with this. We're gonna name you Goob, just cause Goob, cause I like that name. We have Goob now. Goob and Ed. I like this. All right. Let's continue this for your first match. Trash myself. Thank you. So we could be only train. Hey, you know Goob? He may appear weak, but it's a really strong monster. So I guess I'll sort of go over what each monster does. So a blob, basically from its skill tree, what it is it's sort of a magic user, but it's mainly in the healing department. It has some really good healing abilities here due to its magic, but I find a really good healer whenever I play this, so I'm just going to continue on. So we're just going to continue away, and alright, so here's some more blobs to fight, and we'll go with these two. Alright, so since you can't do anything, we'll just use Arcane Bolt. Another thing is that when you get more than one monster, which is right now, you can switch between those monsters with A and D, and really helps out a lot. So we'll just finish this guy off, hopefully. Almost. Bubble Burst is going to be pretty effective on us. Ouch. Oh man. No, Ed. Ouch. Ed got hurt. I should just be good opportunity to show off healing. So heal up in. Healed him all the way back up to full. So now we're just gonna hit you with a thunder or lightning bolt, or lightning would make more sense, honestly. And then they're gonna heal themselves. How annoying. This is kind of a long battle, but that's okay. So we're gonna try and finish off him. Almost did it. We'll just finish him off with Goob. Alright, he's down. That's good. So I was going to elaborate more on this game. When this game first came out, there weren't a whole lot of monsters that were available in the game. And there was only, as I said earlier, the Spectral Wolf for your Spectral bloodline. The creature that you start with, basically. There was only one of them at that time. So, ooh, we got a Vital Ring. That's really good. Actually, this can get some effectiveness. Okay, get rating 1 to 5 stars. I went over this. Rare chance dropping eggs and rare items. So equipment here. So you got your like primary weapon here, and then you got your accessories, which would be like the Vital Ring. So we're gonna give that to Ed, and we're gonna continue on our way. Gotta do a bit of platforming. All right. Let's read this. Young Keeper, 'tis the Keeper's Trail beginning. For all man, beast and sanctuary has beginning. All right. So, ooh, alright, so these next ones here. So, we have something that's called a Magma Pillar, and that's mostly on the defensive side and using of abilities. So you see how like high its mana stat is? Yeah, it can use a lot of abilities easily. Like ones that cost a lot, it can use just fine. And then a Rocky over here, it's mostly defensive, and it's better with its physical stats, but it just has medium stats all around after that. So we're going to hit him with this since he is weak to fire. Ow, that's pretty good. And then we're just going to do some damage to this Magma Pillar. Go, go, go! We got a critical! Alright, Barrier, that just raises its defense. So yeah, it's just using regular attack. So we gain mana back every turn, so you're not going to run out anytime, so that's really nice. And like at the end of each battle, your monsters are automatically healed, which is admittedly nice to have. So you just focus on battling and you trying to figure out which skills are used. Ooh, burn. So burn basically just depletes your health every turn. So that's a little annoying. Alright. Took them down pretty well. Alright. And we got 3 stars. Alright, we gain levels. Everyone's getting experience comment. They will increase in level, and this will give you skill points here. So it says like 1 skill point there, so we can give a skill point to like one of these things that we want. So we can, you know, give them the ability to use might buff, or increase one of these attacks, or doing this. So I think we're gonna go with this one, because shock, when attacking, deals an additional 40% damage each hit. So basically just really helps that. So I think we'll go with that. Alright, but then we'll continue on our way. Wait, oh yeah. I'm gonna load in this chunk here, just because it didn't really load in. There we go. And then you find these chests, which contains items like the cestus. So we go to our equipment, and we can trade this out for this, which is what I'm gonna do. So now he's a bit more powerful, Ed. Ed is a very powerful eagle. And then another interesting thing here is, so that's the fly. So with these, you can basically use a monster's abilities. So you can use these abilities if you like press A and W here. They have explore abilities, which help you traverse the area or, you know, complete a puzzle to help you out. So like flying here just helps us levitate a little in the air. So with this, we're gonna need a creature that can break it or can slash it. So we'll wait for that. Alright, hi. Hey friend, just trying as monster keeper. As equipment for your monster, you can make it much stronger by equipping them. Cool. Alright, so we got the kunai. So, alright, and then this guy. Okay, yep. This one specifically. To fight with the chest there. Got it. Okay. Let's see if we can. Alright, it's a bit difficult. I think I can do it though. There we go. And we got the hide. Alright, so let's just put that equipment on. So increases mana regeneration, we're gonna want that. Okay. And then the hide here increases our health and defense. Since Goob has a very low defense, I want that. So we're gonna get more monsters along the way here. Ooh. So speaking right here, so this is a Vero. So yeah, it applies the shock debuff that we added earlier. And a Vero, it's basically, it's a physical mon. Here, I'll just so it's a physical mon, but apparently whenever I am able to use it, it applies a lot of buffs to the team, and then you can just like then just basically wreck everything. Like one of my favorite ones is called Psychic, which I'll get into that later once we are able to get these mons. So let's go with this. Alright, and then Arcane Bolt will just do some damage to him. Goob, goob, goob. Alright, he's shocked. Alright. See, like there, he applies Might buff that increases their attack power. And ouch, we took a bit of damage there. Alright. So we're gonna finish this guy off here. Alright. So the Gobber down, and then Arcane Bolt. And we finish off the battle. Alright. Alright, so we got 4-star rate. Did we get a Vero egg? Not yet. Hey, at least Goob gained a skill point, so we can use that. So I think what I want to do with him is give him the Acid Rain ability or skill. Because with the debuff, Armor Break, it reduces their defense by 40%, so attacks will do a whole lot more damage than they would. So I want to get that. Man, Prosper Generations, found cities and nations connected by Dirt and Wheel, and later by Steam and Steel. Ha, Steam, because it's not available on Steam. Ha. Okay. So we got a bracelet there. Yeah, let's put that on. So the bracelet increases defense, range action. Yeah, let's do that. Alright. now, so this game does get harder, and more stuff is introduced into the game, but for now we're just exploring. Okay, so right to keep a stronghold, and left to keep a trail, so we need to go that way, but we're just gonna check down here for anything. And hey, we found some copper. So there are these materials that you can collect, and they do stuff later, but for now we can just collect them. And hey, like, there are a lot of arrows, so we're gonna try and get one. Alright, so these arrows are weak to the earth, but Goop, it doesn't have that available yet, so we're just gonna keep hitting them. Explosion. Alright, that's some good damage. So let's put the acid, let's use acid rain on him to apply the armor break debuff. So they're gonna increase your stats with might. So this game in early development was, it wasn't available on Steam, and it didn't cost any money, but it's made by these guys at Team 17 and Morai Studios, and there's some pretty great guys, sorry, because they made this really great game for what it is, and still being in early access right now. So like on Steam you can get it for like $18, but it's a lot of fun to play, and it's still not even done yet. So, you know, if you find this game to be somewhat interesting, I definitely recommend it. So let's see if we can finish him up. Almost, okay. Alright, so Featherstorm, we can do that. So with this early access, more places are available to us than before, and there was more story added to the game. So hey, look, we got Vero Egg. Alright. So now we can hatch this Vero Egg. So now we got a Vero. Alright, and what do we want to name him? I'm not actually sure what to name this guy. Let's name him Avert, because this guy will avert all of our crises away, just like that. Maybe, but alright, so he already has a skill point, so some of these creatures will already have a level up or something, which already has a skill point for them. So I want to get Featherstorm because if you see there, it does like 35% damage per hit, but it goes 6 times. And there's a little thing in this game for a combo meter, and the more you get combos, like, the better you'll do. So it's interesting. We got a diadem. Okay. Manu, of those who wait in the woods and caverns beyond, yet for the treasures within he longed. Excuse me. For the greed of kings was great. Yes, greed, vileness. All of them want it. Ooh. We got a Rocky and some magma pillars, so you can choose your monsters, but that's only when you have more than 3 on your team, which is hopefully soon. Alright, so these guys are weak to water, so we're gonna do that. So yeah, alright. So let's apply the might buff here, which will help us out. And then we're going to do the explosion. Alright, that was a lot of damage. So now they're going to use barrier, increase their defense, okay. Ignite, and we defend it, but we still get the burn combo. Alright, so we're still getting burned, but that's okay. So let's go to him, and we'll use, let's try to weaken him. So do a little bit of damage there. And then we'll finish off this dude. Alright, and then we're just gonna finish this guy off. Just so then we only got one more to deal with. Alright. So we use Arcane Bolt. So some of these do neutral, which aren't really, they're not really, I guess, resisted by really any mons. Though there are some monsters in here, I should say monsters, that are resistant to a few odd things, like, so it says on like UG, so it uses like their physical or like skill or like just mana or magic, whatever. So some of these monsters are a bit more resistant to that, but that's a bit later on. Most Mostly now they're only immune, well not immune, but weak, or, oh hey, we got a Magma Pillar Egg. Alright, so now, ooh, that's right, Ed got skill points, so we're gonna increase the damage of his lightning bolt. Give that some more power. So now, we're gonna hatch a Magma Pillar Egg. Alright, hi buddy, welcome to the team. So, we wanna name him, let's name him, not the most creative with the names, sorry, let's just name him Couch. Nope, not Koi. Let's just go down here. We're gonna name him Couch because, well, he/she looks like, well, it looks more like a accordion to me, but looks kind of, what was I gonna say? So, it's like some of these, like, Kendall has a 10% chance to apply burn to, like, all of your moves, while as Cascade, it increases damage for every consecutive hit. So, like, this would do more damage with each one, because it hits more times, so I think we're gonna get this one. But Couch because, it's kind of slow. Looks kind of slow moving. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a great magic user, but it's kind of slow. But that's fine. Alright, ooh. We got an orb and a morning star. Let's actually put some equipment on our monsters right now. So, we're gonna give you the orb to increase your magic. And, let's give you this, the gauntlet. And then you have the Cestus. Let's give you the Morning Star because you got a great physical stat. Well, physical, I guess. Yeah, stat. And then we'll give you more defense and mana because you could use it. Alright. Our team is looking pretty swell. Now all that's left is to get a Raki. So now we can choose our monsters, like we can choose to have Goob, Ver, Ed, or Couch in this. So I think we're gonna get Ed. Let's grab Ver and Couch. Don't worry, Goob, you aren't left out entirely. So let's get the Might debuff starting now. And then with Magma Pillar we can put up a barrier, or we can start burning them. Let's do this because it applies the burn debuff along with this. So, and then we'll use, let's use Lightning Bolt because it's been powered up. Alright, we're doing pretty well. Alright, so as we go along, these monsters, they won't really do as much later on, but they do get more powerful over time, so that can get a bit annoying. But now, let's get Featherstorm to take out this one. Alright, it's pretty good. Alright, now, let's, actually let's finish him off with this guy. Because if we don't take him out now, the burn will take him out, so let's use Lightning Bolt. Alright. We're actually sitting really well on this. I just like the Bob's animation because it's like doing the victory screech from SpongeBob. The kind of looks like that to me, I guess. It's kind of funny. Alright, nothing much, just got potatoes. So, if you're wondering, like, ooh, hey, Goob got level and he wasn't even in there. Good job, Goob. You're just so amazing that you don't even have to try. So, let's do this, because it increases manipulation for the entire team. That's amazing. So, in our inventory, we have, like, these potatoes, apples. So, what this does is, it basically powers up your monsters kind of, like, permanently. But, like, you can only do it so many times at a given time, if that makes sense. So, let's give this to Vert, because he doesn't have much HP, and to Couch. And then the apple to increase someone's mana. Let's give it to Ed. Alright. I like doing that. Okay, so another one. Man plunged into deep abyss, forged, attacked, and slew. These endeavors were without solace. The cost on humanity nobody knew. Hey, great. Alright, so let's try to get to that. Whoop. Looks like we fell all the way down here. So, same with here. Let's see. Do we have any? Well, actually, yeah, we do. So with him, we can just ignite these and burn away the vines. Alright, perfect. So now we got 50G and a red gem. And we'll just burn that as well. But let's go back to Ed. Alright, so fellow keeper, did you know that you can change which of your monsters following you around? Yep. I got it. Thank you very much. Alright, now this thing here is basically like a warp. Your first time to keep the trail, isn't it? It's teleport stone. You can travel quickly to other teleports you find. Me, I'm just treasure hunter. Alright, he wants to sell his stuff. I mean, let's buy a shell. Alright. And we'll give that to someone who could really use defense. So I see who could actually really use some defense. Let's give it to Goob. There we go, much better. Alright, so now let's just grab this one. Phoenix tier. Alright. See if we can't get up here. Nope. Alright, then let's just slay on here. And perfect. We got an impact ring. We'll put that on once we get back up here. Alright. So let's just go to our equipment and let's see what this does. So impact ring increases critical damage. So you're at 50%. 50%. It's just darn it. Okay. I think it's just 50% for everyone. Darn it. Come on. Yeah, it is. Okay. Let's just give it to you because you do a lot of damage. So, yeah. Whee! Ooh, hey, great. So, this is... Okay, so we got another monster over here. So, let's just ignite these real quick. Alright, so these are Cadzerkers. So, these are heavily in the attack department, but they don't really provide the same buffs as a Verd, but they can actually heal as well. It's interesting what they do. So they just do a lot of physical damage. Alright, so let's get Goob, let's grab Ed and a Verd, why not? Alright, so we're gonna wanna real quick let's apply might real quick. Get that all set up. So like here, I'll show you. So yeah, these guys have a really high attack stat and they're a bit bulky, but not too much. They just got a lot of health to take hits, so I'm just gonna weaken this guy with acid rain. So if I remember correctly, these guys are weak to ground. So unfortunately we don't have any of those moves on us, but we can still do a lot of damage with this. Ooh, almost taken out. Alright. Yeah, now he's gonna heal himself. It's not a powerful heal, but yeah. Yeah, they did a lot of damage to me there. But we can take those hits just fine. Alright, so we're gonna wanna... So I think... Yeah, they're resistant to wind, so that kinda sucks. Kinda weird choosing these guys. Alright. Let's do this. Take them out. Alright, that's one down. We'll debuff this one. Then use explosion. Alright. Doing pretty good. And he's gonna heal himself again. Oh man. Ouch, that hurt. You doing alright, Goob? Just hang in there. How about you heal yourself? Yeah, you got a much better heal. Alright, so we're gonna use explosion, hopefully take this one out. Alright, we got a critical, and we were able to. Nice. Okay, so we're gonna just weaken this guy. Alright. Alright, just gonna use attack, that's fine. Alright, let's use acid rain, lowers defense a little. Alright, and we're gonna finish him off. Alright. Not too hard. And I didn't get one. Alright, oh. Well, at least something happened. Never got a level. So we'll use that for... We'll use that for combo buffing, because this can get really helpful in battles. Like, getting a random buff, I mean, it is random, but you might get a really nice one that you, like, can't learn at some point. So, now we got 3 magma pillars, so we're going to want to bring in Goob, Ed, and Couch. Alright, so now we use Acid Rain to weaken this one. So, I mean, it does get a bit tedious after a while, I guess, but you do get to see some new monsters here and there. But it's still a lot of fun to play. So don't get me wrong, it's still a lot of fun. So use Arcane Bolt. So we finished that one off. Barrier. Aw, man. Just gonna make it harder for me to progress through this game. How dare you? How dare you do that? Alright. So there is a point where I want to reach by the end of this video, but we'll get to that when we get to that. For now, we need to focus on, battling these guys. Alright. One by one. Alright. Now for the last one. And he's gonna try and burn me. And he did. How dare he? How dare he did such a dastardly thing. Goob, you must punish him. Alright, then we're gonna struck him. No, not struck him. That's a past tense thing. What are you saying? We're gonna strike him with the power of the upper gods, with the power of lightning. And we have succeeded. And we got a mana ring. Perfect. Ooh. Double level up. We could actually use this. So, we got a walnut earlier. So I think the one who can use the most defense now, we'll give to Couch. Alright. But now we're just gonna add some more for skill points. Let's do the hybrid shield, because we basically get a shield. Now shields, it basically adds like another part of your health, and it basically absorbs any damage you take. Alright, empower. Let's do that because that's really good. Alright. So continue along here. Just gonna platform. Alright, we got critical ring. Let's see if we can fly. No, darn it. Okay. Actually, let's apply some more equipment real quick. So we got the mana ring for increasing mana. Increasing mana, let's give that to Goob. Alright, good. And then the critical chance ring, let's give that to him. Let's give that to Ed. Alright, let's get these guys. So we got 2 Bobs and a Cat Circer. I am just fine with this, so let's go with you 3. So, alright, so now what we want to do is we'll go on to Athelrain him. Weaken his defenses. Alright, there's some nice damage. Oh, forgot to apply the might debuff. That happens a lot. Ooh. So like there we just got a random buff. Now that's sorcery. All magic skills deal 20% more damage. That's actually really good. Because we like to use this one, and this has more power. Nice. Of course, he's gonna heal him up, but they don't really heal as much. Alright. Bubble Burst, that's no problem. And he's gonna use Claws. So like there, like that blue thing that you see above him, yeah, that's his shield. So basically weakens my damage. Basically weakens, well, it doesn't really weaken, but it's basically just a shield. It's a shield. It takes the damage for me while not losing any of my health. Now you can't really heal that back, but I find that to be no issue really. Alright, we're gonna take him hopefully out. Nope. But we'll finish off with him. Go, Goob, go! Finish him off! Send the purple bolts from your mouth! Owie. Alright. Alright, let's start with you. This explosion, that's a lot of damage. We'll beat him up. Hopefully we're successful, and we are. So like, if you see above like the combo meter and like the hits you get, ooh, we got Cat Circle Red. That's actually really good. So ooh, Goob got another skill point. So I think we want to get him Slime Shot. Now Poison, it's basically the same thing as Burn, but like these debuffs, like although they're the same, they have these elements to them, like their skills. So like with creatures that resist that certain element, doesn't do as much damage to them, which that can be really good or really bad. So I think I'm gonna name this guy really just this cat. We're going to name him. Let's name him. I'm just going with unique names here. We're gonna name him Samuel. Just cause Samuel. Ooh, crit damage. We can give that to Samuel. Alright, now let's just give him some equipment. Ooh, he's at level 3. That's good. So he can also learn wind abilities, which is really nice. We'll give him we don't really need anything from here, but we can really get, I like this. So first hit, so like say like use a move that only hits once, it gets an increased chance for power. So it's really good. And let's give him some equipment. All we got is wind sticks. Darn, that's not a good sword weapon. Darn, we don't even have any accessories to give him. Darn, man. Then came the four, free from greed or any other sin. We listened to the voice within, struck a wound to the realm's core. Cool. Alright. So we're getting close now, I know. We're getting close to the end. So I think, yeah, we can't do that yet. We can't fly over that. So like down here, we got a puzzle. Or, oh, no. That's somewhere else, man. How could you forget that? Alright, so we got some more cat circers and magma pillars. So this is actually some great experience, really. So let's bring in Goob, and then we'll bring in let's just bring in these two. Alright, we should do it right. So we're gonna wanna, alright, so we got Samuel. Let's just acid rain him, weaken him up. Alright, nice. Did some nice damage there, alright. So we're gonna wanna use barrier here, just so then they won't do as much damage. And then we's gonna wanna use, so like, we'll use slash, because we have increased critical chance hit. But it didn't work. And then he's gonna heal it back up. Darn you. And they're gonna do the same thing I did. Ouch. That did a good amount of damage. Alright, let's use Slime Shot, we'll weaken him up. Alright, so there's a poison debuff. Now what's interesting is that one of these guys in the future, what he'll be able to do is like some of the skills that you can teach some of these monsters, they can allow you to stack debuffs, and it is really helpful when doing that. So we're gonna at least make him gone. So that's one down. Alright, he's gonna burn us. We got burned. And ow, we got hurt. Alright. Goob, you gotta heal him up. Alright, perfect. So I think this video is gonna be a bit long, but we'll finish up soon. I know that. Alright, slash him. Ooh, we got a critical. Yeah, it's great. Alright, we're gonna burn him. Alright, good. Alright, so that's just the last one left. He's gonna kill himself. Alright. Should be alright. Let's use Slime Shot. Alright, we're good. So then we'll use Slash. Ooh, that was really good. Alright. Let's finish off with Arcane Bolt. Alright. Another successful battle. Alright. Alright, cool. Alright. So we got a lever here. This will be for the future. We'll see it again. So we can't exactly get up here yet, but soon. Alright, so here's what I was talking about. So with this you can use, it's a little puzzle. So like these orbs here correspond to the elements. So we have Couch over here, and we can use the ability to open this one. We got Pandora's box. And then this other one here, Goob has that ability, and we can use that. And we got some potions. Nice. Alright. Now let's go back the other way. Let's get Ed back out here. Just because I like Ed. I like having Ed out here to help me maneuver. Whoop. Except I'm not the best at platforming. Oh well. So here, I'll show you. You can't cross this yet. You can come close, but you can't do that yet. At a later time, we'll be able to. Alright, we got smoke bombs. So if we continue this way, there's just a little bit more to go. But there is something over this way that we can do. So if we go across this bridge here, there's another monster that we can meet. And here it is. So these guys are Yowies. And they're kind of mixed. It's interesting. So they can attack physically and magically, I guess is how you'd say it. So they were a monster that was in not the earliest part of the development of this game, but earlier. But nonetheless, it was sort of early. So we're bringing Goob. Let's bring in Ed and Couch. Alright, nice. One of them got the shock debuff, so now let's apply the barrier buff. And I say go, use your barrier. Use the barrier I told you to use. And we use Slime Shot on the Vero. It's been poisoned, great. Great. And we're gonna hit this guy for a lot of damage. Yeah, and they basically do like whatever you want, like damage, use buffs, just be a team player. They don't have really any healing abilities, but they can still do like a lot of options that they can basically like fill in roles with some creatures that maybe you couldn't do that. But yeah, it's basically an overview of Yowie. And I find it to be alright, just like not as good as like the Blob or the spectral monsters that you get, because those are really good. But I think they're alright for the most part. Alright, let's finish off the Vero with the purple blobs from your mouth, Goob, and we're gonna use Explosion. Bam. And he's out. Another victory. Alright, too bad we didn't get Yowie Egg. Alright. So then there's gonna be an item this way. Ooh, 2 items. Alright, cool. So I swear, we're getting close to the end of this video. I swear. We are getting so close. Whee! Let's fly across here. Aww. Almost. Whee! Alright, we got another shell. We got a ribbon. Ooh, let's read this. Yeah, we walk in and she's like, dum 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 dum. Okay. From this wound, rivers flowed and mountains grew mighty and cold. 'Tis the only place for any creature that lives in peace with its nature. Cool. Alright. Actually, yeah. Let's use this point and let's give him the psychic ability. So what I like about psychic is that each attack triggers basically an additional hit. So basically just adds that extra punch to something, and I really like that. Alright, so you got all of yours. What can I give you? Let's give you Pandora's box. And then, oh, you're all... Ooh, you need some. Excuse me. Alright, wizard hat. Let's give you that. And we'll give you the tome. And Samuel, you can have the ribbon and the shell. And we still can't get rid of your stick. Alright, so we got another chance to get more Yowies. So don't worry, like, if you're worried about like these creatures disappearing, don't worry, they respawn. And it's the same encounters that you faced them before, so you really don't have to worry about that. Alright, so he got the shock this time, that's fine. Let's use Slime Shot on him, weaken him. That's actually a lot of slime. You'd think that would hit more than 4 times, but you know, who cares? Alright, let's use Ignite. We don't really want to set Barrier right now. Alright, he's weakened. Explosion, let's take him out. Alright. Man, that move is so powerful. Let's use Channel. I think, like, I forgot. What does Channel do? So it activates. Oh. Basically, skills require less mana. Alright. That makes sense. Alright. Let's hopefully finish him off with the Slime Shot, and almost. He'll be on next turn. Alright. Let's use Ignite. Alright. And let's finish him off. And that should be it. Ooh, critical. That was painful for him. Alright. That was fast. Alright, 5 stars. We got 100% chance to get something good. And we got a Yowie Egg. Alright, perfect. Man, everyone's gonna level up. Alright, so let's hatch that Yowie Egg. So, oh no, it's not Bumb. It's not Buh. It's Bumble from Rudolph Red-Nosed Reindeer when the Bumble Snow Dude was named Bumble. It's called him Bumble. So, mana increase. Let's give that. Let's hold off on that. Alright, Bumble's at level 4. Alright, Goob. My man, let's increase your healing abilities. Even though I really don't think you really need to. It's always good. Alright, let's power up your explosion because it does so much damage. And then Couch, let's give you Kindle. And Samuel, ooh, I do like that. Improved mana regeneration because your mana is not so good. And then Bumble, so he's got a lot of stuff here. Let's give him Tackle. Then he's got mana upkeep. Let's give him so we can give him that. Okay, could do that. Let's give him the Icy Skin. Alright, equipment, any equipment I can give to Bumble? No? Alright. Sorry, Bumble. Alright, here we are. Now here's the place I want to know at. Alright, let's go into this guy's house. Alright, so tells these books read. Social tome. Bob handling the in-place sanctuary. A guide. Alright, so I think we're gonna end off the video here. So I'll see you guys again. Bye.